Grand Rising, beautiful, melanated, original, whatever you respectfully call yourself, people. It's your girl, Straight No Chaser with the Queen, here at the throne. I just did a show with Queen Amadeus Shakur. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go on live since I'm already on here. I'm having trouble with one of my things. Okay. I don't know. Facebook is saying I'm temporarily blocked. I guess on one of my pages. Ain't no telling they done dug through my page and probably done blocked me again. But let's talk about our new country. Peace and blessings, Pride Bentley. How are you? I was trying to get my live going on Facebook. So I'm going to look on here now to see if they don't block me on my other channel. But like I said, it's time for a new country. I know that y'all probably seen the show with Amadeus Shakur. And as you can see, all the statistics that she read, it's time for us to have a new country. And now that we've decided on our flag, I think it's good to now start having greetings, Keisha. I think, oh, okay, look. So this is what they blocked me for, saying that I don't need to put this up. They did it. Yes, I'm live. I'm live, Alicia Kelly. I'm live. They did it. I'm looking at my other Facebook page and just seeing somebody they had to remove something. These kind of posts about suicide or self-injury that we don't allow on Facebook because we want to promote a safe environment. So they show this is lynching. This is a bunch of white people lynching black people. And now they don't block me because they saying that they protected me because I'm talking about suicide and self-injury. What the hell? This said this is how land was acquired in Zimbabwe. This is a photo of a British colonist hanging Africans in 1890 in Zimbabwe. The photo was prized by a British officer in Rhodesia, and Robert Powell, the founder of the Boy Scout and the Girls Guide, that he kept it in a scrapbook. So the founder of the Girls Club and the Boys Club, that this picture is floating around on the internet. I'm trying to see where my camera at. There you go. And hey, Elisa, and they're saying they had to remove something. Let me see if I can get it in there. If you can get the light, my light is. Hold on, where's my thing? But either which way, they saying they had to remove it, and so it's full of BS. Of course, I'm gonna deny it. Look, talking about can they help? Look, I'm looking at my Facebook page is blocked, right? Because of a picture I put of how the British had lynched these black people and took over their land. They said they had to remove it because I'm talking about suicide. This is a mess. And then they're not letting me put it down. They taking down my photo, but I just tried to Oh yeah. I'm trying to report it. They used to give you a report, let you report it, but they so full of it. This is why we need our own country. They are so full of it. They are so full of it. These people want to control our every aspect of life. I'm looking through here to see what other messages they done sent me. I got like hundreds of them. Hey, let's go. But what I put up. When look, I am just so shocked. Without Sanctuary book is like $100 and they're ashamed. Look, this is ridiculous. Sorry, y'all. Yes, we need our own social media, but we're not going to get our own if we don't even agree that we need our own country. We first need our own country so they can make laws and rules. We can make our own laws and rules and stuff. It's not going to know you need to go front them because playing. Oh, okay. That's why he was calling me. But look, we need our own laws. We need our own country. We have every right to have our own country. And that's why we're here, the United Empires of Alkebulan. I'm waiting for, like I said, Yima Karama to get with me to see what I know what their plan is. They're already trying to get land, and so we're going to try to team up. What it is that we all need to team up. When anybody owns land, we all need to see exactly what our land, the people that own land, what you're going to do with your land. One moment, it's my job. Hello. But either which way, we need another country. Now we're going to be all the members of Alkebulan. We can do that once we get on building our own platforms. Hi, Melody. Hey, Melody, I've been emailing you and texting you. We have to get all our paperwork in, and we're trying to get the melanated codes, the Constitution, and everything written up. So we don't need to wait to have our own platform. We need to build our own lands. And once we get in our own lands, we're going to have to come with some type of form of communication other than their platforms. And we are going to have to build that. But we have to know that all of us that are sticking together, that want to build land, that we are trying to do it for a reason. We're trying to control our own land. We're trying to control what we do on our own land, who we let on there, and our own dollars. What we're going to do is start having our meetings. We're going to have an Alkebulan channel, just like on here. We can use this channel. We're going to have our channel, and we'll have our meetings, and we start doing stuff upon for us. Like I said, Kathy, we're trying to basically, we're going to have a fundraiser. Anyone can help, donate, like, share, subscribe, because we do have one couple that is getting land and trying to do something. Okay, Melanie, creating our own hustle to build funds up to buy land. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, you know. That's what we're doing. We're building, and we're trying to build businesses to buy land. We have a couple that is getting land, and they're going to get the aquaponics. We're going to get together and do this aquaponics system. So we're going to need to raise money to get back by our aquaponics system. Aquaponics system is starting off about $3,000. If I choose my land. We get our aquaponics system going, that we could supply our food. We need our elements: food, water, land. We need to get doctors on board. Doctors that we need to start trying to look at. I don't know how they do it, but if they can get together and build a hospital, we can build our own hospital. Even if we gotta all go to that one hospital, we gotta travel far and wide. We have to do that for ourselves. They made sure we're not educated or together enough to understand how to do things like that. But we're going to get it, because we need our medical people, from the hospitals to doctors and everybody that don't mind being involved in the program. Doesn't mean they have to walk away. Everything you're doing doesn't mean you have to walk away from your American thing. It's just saying that if we have a building here, we need doctors to volunteer, and we need to raise funds that we can pay our doctors until we get a system of Black people coming in, because the whole system of seeing doctors, the whole insurance, and all that is BS. It's all to benefit them. The same insurance companies own the banks, the same banks own the hospitals, the same hospitals and all them own the doctors. The same doctors and stuff are the ones that is going on with this what to say question privately. Oh, okay. The hospitals are basically pumping and giving us poisons and stuff or letting us die. You know, we have to control everything. So even if we had a small clinic that was run by Black people, at least we know that these people are for us. It was clinics. We do all this extra work for other people, and we'll volunteer for stuff, but we don't volunteer to come together for ourselves. Half of us is out here volunteering for nonprofits that is not helping the Black community. Every time you turn around, you either got United Way or some BS coming in there helping a fraction of us. And then we are lined up waiting for their food or whatever. Why can't we get together and get all our nurses and doctors that would say, hey, let's get a program where you're going to see people. You know, it was like a white doctor I knew. He had his office, and in his office, he would open it up and volunteer. And then you would pay like $100 or whatever, and he check your blood sugars and blood pressure and stuff like that. Those are stuff that we need to bring to the community. Some of y'all are nurses and stuff out there. You don't have to be a doctor. A bunch of us Black people are nurses. We need to get that mobile nurse. We go and check on people. What is the main thing that's killing us? High blood pressure. We need mobile mental health therapists. There's a lot of people, our Black men, walking around on the street drinking and trying to find ways to cope with what's going on with them when the world won't admit what's going on is white supremacy, but they out here thinking that they lacking or they falling short in life when white supremacy set it up to fall short. You're not supposed to go to a grocery store to get your food. You're supposed to be a man and learn how to hunt and do stuff yourself. And if you don't, you can build and you do something with your hand and you exchange it for the next. We got Black men walking around with talent who think they're not nothing because they don't fit in white society's buildings. When they don't understand, we don't know how to walk away and do something of our own. We see these kids in Africa that they keep poor and they build an internet, they building stadiums, they build stuff out of garbage. We have everything, but because our mind is trained that you got to go here, you got to have money to do something. Our mind is not trained that we can build small gardens. We could build our own little structures, and we don't know that we can still survive off of the food we grow. It might not be everything we want to eat, but if we did what we needed to do, we can feed each other. We don't want to walk away because we want to. White people made y'all think success is getting all these white vanities, these houses that's sinking and falling, these condos and everything that they not supposed to have. They got you thinking that is what being rich is about, when being rich is meaning you're able to eat, drink, and laugh and do things in life around the people you love without being criminalized and all this other stuff white society has put in our minds. If we are a group of people and we can walk away off of this plantation to build our own, if heating and cooling is not going to be that bad. It's just getting materials, but they throw away materials all the time. You see that these people will build houses and stuff and throw it away, tear down and throw it away, tear down. We can be collecting a lot of stuff. We need places to put it. Yes, separation is our only survival. They're never going to get right with this system. They're never going to get right. They're never going to do us right. Why do we keep expecting the devil to do right? Y'all go in church and always tell you to look for the devil. They even painted the devil as red skin and horns when it's white, pink skin with blonde hair. They even gave you another image to look when nowhere in your Bible will it ever describe the devil. But yet you got this picture of the devil and you got this picture of God, and they're all white men. So separating is the key. It's just basically living off the land. You see white people do it all the time. They make shows called Survival and remember the Alaskan people. It's just that we can live in places like that, but we don't want to go from the beginning anymore. We want it all put together. We want to be able to walk away in a nice house. We want to be able to sit around and drink and party and look at videos and still wear what everybody else is wearing. We still want to be part of this white society. And until we understand that we can walk away from this white society and build another Black culture that was running many and many years before white society came and did what it did, we'll be okay. I got the petty bag for y'all. I had this thought about this. I got this out the thrift shop. This is the petty bag. Let me turn off my I might can't do it can't turn off my background. There you go. I got the petty bag. The petty bag. And I was in the store. I was like, you know what? I just thought about what did Malcolm X said? Plymouth Rock. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. And I thought about it when I seen this in my petty bag. Where is it at? This is I meant to put white on society because you know that they made the eagle the bird. It's like white society landed on the world. White supremacy landed on the whole world because this world is black. This is a black planet. The chosen people was chosen for this planet because the people who got skin like me and you, the sun works with us. The people who don't got skin like me and you want to blot out the sun because their ass is burned. The people that ain't like me and you, what they got skin like this in the petty bag. What is this? Pig. Those that like this, that got skin like this, landed on us and then now they have taken the world, and like you see the claws, they got the world in their grip. It's called white supremacy. And in this white supremacy ain't nothing fair. Can't nothing live. The animals ain't at peace. The water's not at peace. The air is not at peace. The earth is not at peace. They keep telling you, oh, the earth is a hurricane coming, hurricane. They're trying to be God. They're up in space. They're polluting space and everything. That's right. White supremacy landed on a black planet. Bump Plymouth Rock. The whole white supremacy landed on a world. And they got the world in its claws. The whole world in his claws.
I said, got the whole world in his hands.
They got the claws. They put, look at Africa. They won't never show you a real satellite picture of Earth. I read an article, they said that they couldn't show you a satellite picture because the satellite moving so fast, it can't take a picture of Earth, but it can take a picture of every fucking thing else. It can go all the way in the star and tell you what gases and stuff, but they cannot give you an accurate picture of Earth. So we are left to believe this and that, but what you have to understand, our people explore. You are now, yeah, that's him singing. You are now able to explore the planets in space again because they don't own it. We claiming planets. Hell, they claim it. They came from somewhere else because if they was from here, they wouldn't have landed on here and started digging up stuff. Talking about, ooh, look at this. Ooh, look at that. Wouldn't they? People have been passing down culture to them just like our people were passing down culture to everybody. If you already was here, you should have been just living like us. They are the only race going around the planet digging up the ancestors, digging up gold and using it when we already knew where the gold came from. So we didn't have to worry about gold because gold wasn't money like it is important to them. They have made stuff important. It's time for another country so that we can start bringing some balance. America is on a peace. This is America, people. This is America. A piece. This is America. If you can see it, that little piece is a line. Go look at your map. All the rest of the world, for some reason, this little piece that we sit on, it's controlling the world through white supremacy, through ideologies, through war, putting their people everywhere. It's like a bacteria that landed on Earth and it's spreading. It's spreading in our everyday lives. They got us running around acting like we them. Remember, we ain't land on Plymouth Rock. White supremacy landed on the world. They landed on the world. 1919 to 1921, 3 years, they went around the United States burning down black successful towns. Let's talk about after slavery, you bastards. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Huh? Where is it? Oh, I got an executive order in the petty bag. Let's see what the executive order say. I got the petty bag today. I got it. I brung down my own executive order because white folks like to write on paper and tell everybody what the hell to do. So let's see what our executive order say. Hell, they passing down executive orders. What does it say? X, 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 X. Kick ass, hit back. Kick ass, hit back. That's the executive order for y'all. That's what my executive order say. I don't know about y'all, but that's from the president of the Alkebulan. That's one of the founding members. That's what our executive order. Fight back. Fight the fuck back. You know, and yes, I say fuck on this channel. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to see the executive order again? This is y'all melanated people. Y'all stop waiting for somebody to get, stop waiting for your white folks to give you an executive order. Here's one for you. Like I said, out the petty bag, white supremacy landed on the earth because everywhere on each one of these continents was originally black. They are doing what they're doing because they're not from here. Y'all keep looking at aliens. They keep showing you shows where the aliens came down and was in ground. Okay, then where the hell did we say that the pale people came from out the caves? How did they get in the caves? How did they get in the caves? Huh? Y'all keep talking about, y'all see them. They always trying to go the fuck back home, ain't they? They done landed, came out of nowhere. And now they want to go back out there. They always inspect. They ain't got no home because they destroyed it. If you know how to follow science like I do, you will know that they have been following signals and found out the signals are from destroyed stars. And one time they said that the signal was saying that it was a warning. They came here. If you are from here, nothing should amaze you. If you are from here, if you were chosen to be here, you should look like me and the people that they're trying to kill. If you're from here, then you should be able to produce melanin that needs the sun that turns it into vitamin D like the rest of us, energy. You should be able to absorb the Son of God. You should be able to eat the Son of God blood, which is the sun rays that they done turned to this white man on a stick. Petty bag, F your white man on a stick, F this man on a stick. They done switch from you getting the Son of God ray, the sun, to where you are sitting up here drinking the blood of a man because they know that your skin drinks the sun. Not to drink a white man on a stick. He has nothing to do with your existence except for the destruction that him and the people that looks like him is bringing to the planet that you were chosen to be on. And then when they find out they couldn't just rip the melanin sacs out of you, that's when they figure they'll have a bunch of mixed kids to take over. Like I said, with all that being said, build a new country. Here's your new executive order. The executive order signed. Kick ass, hit back. Kick ass, hit back. That's the executive order. Yeah, we got one too. It ain't on a fancy white paper. It ain't on a whites only paper. You know what I'm saying? Bump all that. We the new people. You see right up here? You see? Hold on. I got the wrong. I'm trying to point. See right here? You see right there? See right there? That's our flag. That's the new country. That's the new country. Yes. Hey, Marcus, look. I got you missed the petty bag. I have an executive order from the petty bag. This executive order say, kick ass, hit back. I give y'all permission to fight the fuck back. That's all is going to happen. You know what we teach you. You know what black mamas teach you, and you know what you done learned as a child. When you keep hitting somebody, keep hitting you, and you finally hit them back, they going to know that you're going to fight back. You ain't going to just sit there and keep being the victim of their circumstances. You know what I'm saying? They done took the Son of God and put him on a stick and named him in flesh. You are chosen for the son and daughters of God. The Son, which is the Son, S-U-N. They make a mistake in their Bible a couple of times by spelling it S-O-N. So they made a mistake. It's the Son. Your body is made to absorb the goodness of God. The goodness of vitamin D that keeps your bones strong, that keep you moving so that you won't have back and aching problems and stuff that they put on you. They want you to have enough sun. They want you to have so much ignorance so that you can wake up every day and build their white dreams. We had dreams. They burned them down. They went through years and years of burning down after this. Years and years of burning down. They say Black Wall Street. The name ain't even Black Wall Street. It's the Greenwood District. The only thing that Black Wall Street got in common is that Black Wall Street is what they named black people to sell them. So they went back and burned down Black Wall Street and made Black Wall Street a commodity, just like they did. They named that Black Wall Street. They have a group that wants to, let's get through the melanated people. I tried melanated people and something else, but it really wasn't working. But like I said, we need to change. We need a change. We need a change. We got a new country. We need those that's going to sign up and that's going to get right. They can't, that you are chosen for this planet. They're not chosen for this planet. That's why you are different. You literally see it's like it's the unspoken thing. We can go out in the sun. They needed us to work. It's right before our faces. They say in the Bible, the chosen people of God. Well, what is God? What is God? The chosen people of God. What is God? Exactly. What is God? If you knew how a planet was made, you will understand that it's everything. They say God is omnipresent. That's because all of what you see in space that looks dark is melanin. You are the only creatures that walk around that have sacs that produce what they are, that holds the planets up. How is the planets held up? Oh, you think it's just darkness. No, boo, it's melanin. Just like that. That's black, right? But I can touch it. They found out, I want anybody to Google that they just found out how to harvest melanin. Why was they doing it in the first place? If you from here and you're human like us, in every group there's a black person, because we are every group. White is a mutation. Every Japanese was black. Every Chinese was black. All the Asian population, all the Hispanic population were black people. Until white people, wherever they came from out of space, was in the caves and then crawled out the caves, just like on they movies when the aliens coming, they coming out the ground. Where did they come from? When they came out, they crawled out and they started wreaking. They never seen the sun. They burned. We had to clothe them. They never ate the food. They didn't know they didn't know the difference between an animal and a person. So they were sleeping and eating with them. And we said, no. They didn't know the beige they skin. They still don't. They walking around right now that they rich and could do what they want by putting the real gods and goddesses that control balance on earth out the way. The real Adam and Eve that named all the animals in the world, that made us think we them and they us. Now we messed up. They done got rid of us. Yeah, they harvesting melanin now. They needed melanin to go in space. That's why Jeff Bezos came out. That's why so many dead black folk. That's why they don't care. So many kids going to white people. That's why Area 51 there. Ain't no fucking alien. What could you be hiding? If we in a country's supposed to know what's going on. When did secrets become part of society? When they come with that, we don't want to do a mass panic. That's because if we go storm Area 51, I guarantee you we're going to find all types of black people being experimented on. That's why they know black lightning. That's why they know how much melanin they need to coat the rockets. Why? Because melanin absorbs the rays. It absorbs radiation. They need to go out in space. They need to get in our skin to go out in space, basically. We're the only beings that can go out in space and come back. They have weakened our immune systems. They know this. So now the next level to make us walk around and not know and give up our kids to and we be zombies just going and going is that shot. That shot is not, it doesn't help. Everybody knows it. They say it don't help. The cruise ship went out there. Everybody on the cruise ship was vaccinated, but they all got COVID. Black airplane fully vaccinated. He got COVID, died. It's people dying. We know this is a lie. So we got to go back to why. Why are they trying to get you to get that shot? What are they trying to put in you? You know that the culture of this people is lies. This is their culture. So why are they trying to get you to get, and that's right, they just stole our babies. That's why we need a group of people. They don't want us to line up and go to that foster home. What we need to do is start going to foster parents' home and taking back our kids. And our black kids should not be in no white homes, because white people cannot be trusted with us. And that is not me. That is evidence and history. Yeah, transhuman. Why are they always trying to make robots? Why are they always trying to go to another planet when we got all these oceans? With all of us that was given this planet, the people called people, the chosen people of this planet, we would have been walking around like, oh, what's that fish? How do you talk? When they needed to get to the animals, they used the guides to get to the animals. Look at it all the time. Why can the black man walk up to a lion, but the white man staying back with his gun? Go ahead, get the lion. Then he shoots and kills innocent animals and people and put it on their walls and says they're trophies. And we go along with it. We even support their asses by buying their designer labels and buying their stuff. The aliens is us. Ain't nobody come and take them. They were where they say they were something that was not supposed to be here, so they dying out as quickly as they came. The only reason that they didn't die out quick enough is because they found a way to survive. And if you are going to die, if you knew that your last existence was here, you would do anything. If somebody told you today is your last day on earth, would you say everything you needed to say? Would you do everything you fucking wanted to do? This is what them people are doing. They had already known. Our people already wrote in the books. They knew this. We wrote on the walls. Our people showed us grabbing them by the hairs. It was even brown people mixed in because they were trying to show us even some of our people are going to take on it. We're going to have to kill some of ours and get some of ours out the way. Some of our people right now, it ain't white people, it's white supremacy, because some of our black people are worse than the white people. Yes, Melanie, we can you upload all those the Constitution and everything, because I'm ready to print it out. I'm trying to print up some stuff and inviting people. I know that you did the editing, but I wanted the original list and stuff too, because I'm trying to write it up and finish it up, honey, if you don't mind. So we are ongoing. Everything is going to be online. Hopefully I got a meeting with Jay Arendelle and she's going to help do our founders meeting online. We already said with the new country, our founders meeting is going to be in September. Sometime we're going to pick a date. We're going to do it online, have the convention online. Some of it is going to be private and some of it is going to be on, social media. And then what we're going to do is also start taking applications. Somebody said they're suffering from PTSS. I don't know what that means. Tell me. But we're going to actually assign a day in August, because there is no holidays and half our people are caught up. We're still going to assign a day in August to be our annual Founders Day, our annual celebration. So we'll have 2 holidays out of this, because it'll be the day that we do our convention, and we'll do that, and then we'll have our celebration day, because I guess each year we'll reevaluate our government, something that this government doesn't do. They teach us to have integrity all the time, but they teach everybody, admit when you're wrong, talk about it, this and that, when they are the worst people. They never admit that they're wrong. They keep trying to poison us. Why? Because they don't care. If you're from this planet, you would have, you can go see what they're doing. I didn't even set up. Okay. If you're from this planet, and then you should already know how you bury your people. Our people didn't have to go dig up nothing. Everything they're digging up been buried for millions of years, hundreds and thousands of years. Our people, because you already know what's there. But if you're not from this planet, the people, the animals, the food, and everything, you want it. You want everything. You don't have no regard to it and how it is going to be, because you don't care. It's not yours anyway. You don't give a fuck if you destroy it. You don't got nowhere to go anyway. They're drug addicts. Half of them are dying of Drugs. They're not having kids because they're mostly dying of suicide and drugs. So they want to slow down our growth. They rather see us sit back evil. They say jealousy in their book is as cruel as a grave, right? That's what their Bible says. Why? Because they are so jealous. It is cruel that you do year after year. You're killing the people of the earth, knowing that you're lying, keeping secrets, keeping the government, keep yourself in power, keep killing little kids, raping little kids, having islands where you have a delightful delight of little kids, little pedophiles. There is something sickly wrong when the people that you can't even bring balance, because the people that is holding the power that they're not supposed to have, that they just gathered in within 400 years. Within 400 years of them being in power, everything is destroyed. The earth, the water, even the shit that they built, even all this stuff that they built is destroyed. It don't even exist. They're killing themselves. And we trust them to do right. Ain't no thing that they did ever brung any good. It only benefited them and their race. It hasn't they have not created anything that benefited the world. They have created chaos, lies, and the spirit of illusion. We are walking around with an energy, a spirit of illusion, the devil, Satan, Lucifer, walking to and fro, seeking whom they may devour. They on the earth, they on the fucking moon, they in Mars, they in the water, they devouring everything. If it ain't devouring it with their greed, they devouring it with their experiments. They're destroying our graves, our people mass graves and stuff. They just destroy. They have no control. They give the illusion that they have ethics and morals and control, but they don't. Behind closed doors, they're devils. They're the devil. When they tell you in so many hints, the devil was thrown from heaven. What happened? Maybe something happened, as they say, the Big Bang, and they came down and was in earth. That's how they went in the caves. Because I'm thinking, if God, whatever is, if we all were made the same, how come they only arose? They say 6,000 years ago. I don't believe it. They only arose a few thousand years ago, and they knew nothing. If you're from here, you should know what things are at. You shouldn't get lost in the ocean. You should not get lost. It shouldn't be amazing to you to see anybody. Something wrong?
I just don't know where to stop.
Oh, you could just get them around the table. Ask them. Do you? Oh, just get them. You can ask her. Tell her to get them. But they wouldn't be amazed at this. They wouldn't know that. Why would they need to get boats and go around and say, "Oh, Darwin, this is this is." The people already know they was fucking living there. Why do you need to write books to tell us what we already know? Why do you get our ideas and use them for you, and then rewrite them and stand in front and they boldly do it? And the white women ain't no better. They say they love the white man, the black man, but any woman is going to look for a good man for her children. Yes, everything. They switching up nature. They don't want man and woman together. They want man and man together. Now, most of the time, the women you just following the men dressing up as women, you can never be a man. And a man, you can never be a woman. I don't care how many uteruses that they rip out our people stomachs and put in you. They're attacking black women. The only way you can get a uterus is from black women, and they talking about the first trans might have a baby. They're doing it. You can't just grow a fucking uterus. Who's missing the most? Millions of black women. How are they gathering up women by the dozen? We know this is how they got their breakthroughs in medical history, by using us against our will. And then you got millions of black women going missing in Africa and other places. I'm not saying going back to Africa, but we got to start protecting ourselves. And the only way to do it is with a new government. When your government is against you and you know that it is not humanly safe for you, you have every right. They wrote this. The United Nations. Countries didn't just pop up being countries. They came over, all the countries with different tribes, because we are different people and it was okay to be different. This tribe might do business with this tribe. They all did business together, but this tribe might have married out of this tribe, and this tribe might. That's how we got the different faces of black people, because you had the Asian, you had the Hispanic blacks, you had the Indian, what they call blacks, and you had the African black, and we mixed among each other. But when white people came, their watered down Q-tip, their blood, they started dropping this in us. Now you got all this mixed looking stuff that it does not produce melanin. And if they mix, and they wanted them to mix more and more with whites. And a uterus, they still need the placenta. That's right. Why was they, when we were all having kids, they in the room, they didn't give a damn about us as black women. They had buckets at the end of our bed collecting our placentas, doing experiments on their cells, because that's the rich cells. And then telling us not to breastfeed anymore. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. They take away your need to be a woman, then tell you you're too much of a man. Then they take away the woman breastfeeding her child and telling you to let your baby suck on a motherfucking cow and something out of a bottle. I mean, powdered stuff that they made in the lab. And you think that's normal.
Formula.
They call it formula. What formula? The same shit that's in that vaccine? What's the formula? How they know what's going to happen? Oh, they had to have been keeping little black kids or kids somewhere to tell you that this is going to happen after so many years. That's why they don't give a fuck about CPS, Child Protective Service, all these kids missing. They just told you when they did this so-called corona thing, when people were coming in, the immigrants, 1,500 kids went missing. Those are the other Mexican kids that they got to experiment on. I guarantee you they're in Area 51 and other places. And other places. So my thing is this. You know good and darn well these people are after us. You know something is not human. Something is not right. If they were here with us, we all would have been living like we were. Why is it written and it's known we had to teach them not to sleep with their animals? If you're a human, you should know that. They didn't like who they were, so they switched the books. They didn't like who they were. They didn't like where they came from. They didn't like that they were not made by God. They didn't like that they were not chosen. We need to separate. We really have to separate. They don't like that we have everything in here. The pineal gland. I don't care what's out there. They took away food and land, and we make anything out of it. They gave us the entrails. They gave us what they thought were weed and stuff. We made collard greens and turnips and all that. Anything they give us, because we were the chosen for this earth. There's nothing that they can't give us that we can't make. That's why they be amazed. Oh, we did this and they did that. We are the people. We are the gods of this earth. Why are you amazed? You don't produce nothing. You are copycats. Your body is a copycat of a human. Your actions is a copycat, but your intentions and your actions, my bad, is of devils and murderers and rapists. You are okaying for grown men to sleep with young girls. You okay that people die because they don't have enough money to buy something that you created. You created a money system to trump humanity. You create a justice system where ain't nobody getting no justice but white people. All of this is fake. We need to join each other and claim that we are dual citizens and our homes and houses are another country. We don't want the police in our country or in our homes. Quincy went and got some sandwich, but I was going to get some chicken. Oh, okay. But I don't know. We need to stop pretending that the Bible and white people in government are going to save us. We need a whole nother government. What you finna eat?
No, I'm taking that one.
What did they say?
Dr. White said that they expect that some clocks coming out. But we're doing another
one more. Okay, well, did the kids already ate? Okay, I'm finna lay down. Oh, okay. She was supposed to get them tables for the Sierra Hill, so I just get them Friday. Oh, I could go get them today. I did. I did. Okay. Yeah, so I told her, Sierra, you just whatever you need her to do with them. So like now we're trying to do our own homeschooling. That's what I'm talking about right now. We're using each other. We're trying to build what we don't know where to go, but we're doing it. Because a year or something from now, we're going to be there. We're at the beginning of the year. All the people that followed me, we got our flag. We're understanding that it's okay. They're giving you solutions that's not going to help. Marching was protesting. Now they turned that. They rioted. They used to burn down towns and kill people. We burned down their drugstore and they want us to have morals. Stop burning down your neighborhoods. Motherfucker, this ain't our neighborhood. This is your neighborhood because it belongs to you. You are the one benefiting from here. We're just the workers and the slaves and the cherries hanging on the tree ready for a police to come pick us off and throw us into jail or the system so that the judge, the prosecutor, the attorney, the district attorney, and the darn clerk and the security guard all can have jobs. They have nothing intellectual to bring to the planet. So they bring confusion and they make up jobs that's not needed. We don't need nobody to interfere with us. Like I know one of the members, Shan, that had a trucking company, and how she was explaining how you can't even do your own deliveries without have to go through a third party person. They make it where the whole system of American government is where you piggyback so white people can benefit off of your freedom. We need to take our freedom back by claiming that we are only dual citizenships when we come out of here until we get big enough lands and fence off them lands, put up our flag, and inside our land we have our own streets and government and police and grocery stores or whatever. Outside, they are not allowed in. On the outside, the only address we got is the address to that street. And then that will be the main address where all our town mail come to, because we have to do it a different way because we already in a country. So we have to get smart of the way we're going to move as a new country. And like I said, these are things that we will be talking about when we build the new channel that's going to be the United Empires of Alkebulan. That's why we said United Empires, because every Black person wants to be important. You are important. You're your own empire, and we want to unite you. If you're your own business, we want to unite you. We're going to tell you how to start making money, redirecting your money, start pulling from American money and start buying the digital currency. And then we can start selling among each other and making the price among each other. See, digital currency takes the power out the bank's hand. Then when we're on our own land, the only thing they can do is charge us a tax for the rent. As long as we ain't buying in their stores no more, as long as we ain't eating their foods no more, or whatever, it got to be among us. We got to make it fun. We got to start getting land. When we buy land, hey, we might have to have tents. They got portable air conditioners. They got generators. Like I said, we need the whole projects in different places to get generators and lights out, but we can't do it because we so unsafe among ourselves. We'll take advantage of each other. We might be protesting saying lights out and y'all in there trying to rape and rob each other. That's why every idea we can come up with is always one of us that done got effed up in the head by white supremacy that messes it up. Just like now, we're trying to pull away, but you won't take your money and give to the nation so we can build wells and aquaponic systems and in a doctor's office and a hospital so that we can just have money in the bank to hire our own doctor. We need a place where we own this. That's what Alkebulan trying to make money for, so we can hire Black doctors. We got to be able to give our people what the white people give us. That's why they got heads up on us. So what we need to do is, like I said, write us Straight On Chaser with the Queen. We're going to be having a website coming in the channel. We're going to be talking about different issues, and we're going to be trying to raise money. Yes, we're going to try to raise money to do something. There's islands we can buy, $2 million. We spend trillions. That's just a fraction of what we spend as a whole. Then we can be, you make your sneakers, I make my sneakers, y'all love different sneakers anyway. You think you got to get the same sneaker from the same designer where everybody get their own sneakers. We can buy sneakers from each other and line up your shelves just the same way. And it'd be worth more. It's more valuable because it's the only person who's making it. It'll be us. And we'll be like, hey, I got my sneakers from Kathy. I got mine from Black Mama. I got mine from Pride at Bentley. And I can have a whole shoe shelf where I'm proud of the sneakers I got from my people, because that's value. Why is you putting value in some these white people shit that when they take their money, they go and put Mitch McConnell and Joe Biden and people who are going to write rules to keep you enslaved. They think the only way to make money and get along is to scheme, scam, and oppress you. And you think that when we can get together and put value in each other, then when it's time to buy sneakers, we're not buying it with American money. We buying Kathy sneakers with our new digital currency till we build up our digital currency to where you're not dependent on American money, because American money is going down the drain. Y'all keep trying to work and don't even understand that the dollar has already flattened. You are living off of fumes. America is running off of, is on empty. They keep telling you they're $1 trillion in debt. And yet they keep telling you we're $1 trillion spending. Who the fuck keeping America running? We got trillions of dollars. We just directed them in the wrong place. We can go buy an island like nothing. It's much, if we can take the same mentality when it's time to buy tickets for a concert, to say, hey, everybody that buy all these tickets for Beyonce and Jay-Z, take them same ticket money and say, hey, let's put in and buy this land. Everybody know who gonna own it. Am I gonna get my money? What the fuck you getting out the concert? That's the same song you hearing in the radio. You barely gonna see Beyonce because she all the way up there. Half the time is her stunt double. They show you all the time. But yet we can't get all them same people, get that same amount for them tickets, a Beyonce ticket, get all the people that a stadium can hold. That's what I need to calculate. How many seats does a stadium hold? Thousands, hundreds? Can I get 1,000 black people to give $100 so we can go buy a plot of land so we can save y'all black asses? Can I get that? So we can go take this land. The concert gonna go in and out your ear in 1 minute. But can we get you to put $100 and then you walk away with the pride that know that this is something you put your money into? Y'all buy concert tickets and sneakers all the time, and you ain't got, you proud. I went to the Beyonce concert. I went to the MJG. I went to the Jay-Z concert. I went to Nelly. I went to all these concerts, and you got shit to show for it. But yet you can take that same money and help buy land and say, they see your pride is in the wrong place. Your priority in the wrong place. We could take that same money and say, hey, we bought this land. This is ours. And you cops, you racist ass cops cannot come in. This is our land that we're turning into our new country. We want this money because we need so many houses to pull these many people on our program out of the government's project, put them over here, teach them a trade. They're going to start building stuff. We're going to buy and stuff with them. We got to learn. We got to undo everything our mind is on. We got to separate American money with our new digital money. You get what I'm saying? 8-Ball MJG, I used to like him. That's what I said. I listen to rap. I don't have nothing against it. See, we too busy down at Cardi B and all these people. Understand the people in power is the one that took away the line of division. See, this is the grown folks. This is the children. It was a shield. It was called After Hours. It was called You Can't Play This on the Radio. It was called the FCC. But when they figured they could make money, they dropped it. Now kids can see what adults are doing. Now kids can hear what the adults are doing. And it's all legal because the people who own the radios say it's okay. They the one making your children grown before time. They the one saying that it's okay for a little boy to say he's a girl and cut off his penis before he even know how to fry a piece of chicken. We got to get it's imperative to get our own land. Somebody said some stadiums hold 27,000. Bigger 480,000. Imagine if I can just sell out some stadium tickets. I promise y'all I'll go buy some land. We'll put some houses. We'll make our own roads. We'll put up a whole big privacy fence. What I wanted to see America is a whole bunch of privacy fences around like we see them. You know how they got a way of saying whites only when you go to these white neighborhoods because it's a bunch of big houses and you already know in your mind it's white. You might find a couple of blacks in there, but it's an unspoken racism. When you go to the beach, you already know. When you go out of town to out of France and all, it's all white. You know you patronizing white. I want them to see the opposite. When they see the fence, they know that's black in there. I want privacy fences with this sign, I'm trying to point, with that flag hanging from it. That flag. The United Empires of Alkebulan. I want them to know we are united. Excuse me, I'm cursing today. We united, motherfucker. We on code. You thought we was gonna get there, but we got there. And we bringing the rest of them with us. If you own a house, we need to build. You need to be building privacy fences. You know how they done did? They took all our green land and all our stuff and they put up white fences. They put up little white fences just so that you could, the white picket fences was the blacks are not allowed signs because black people didn't have houses with white picket fences. You ask Bugani, it works. Yeah. But yeah, like they say some stadiums hold 28,000. Why we can't get those same people that paid them 28,000 for them tickets, just give $100 a ticket. $400,000, $100 a ticket. We got $400,000, y'all. We can go buy lots of little plots of land and start putting our people there. We're all not going to be able to live together because we all not the same. All tribes didn't live together. That's why if you look at the original map, it was tribes all over. They respected the fact that you had your religion and your way of your tribe, and I had mine, but we knew that we brought value to each other, so we figured that our daughters, our sons can marry, and then they would start their tribes. So never think, that's why it's the United Empires of Alkebulan. I keep pointing the wrong way. Of Alkebulan, because we're all different tribes. We're all different. Some of us might have to live over there because they like different stuff. Some of us might be the rowdy ones and live over here. It's always going to be those that don't want to hear the cursing and those that don't want to hear be around the drinking and the smoking. But we have to understand it's okay to be different. So that's why we need different plots of land. I want to see different plots of land with big privacy, steel fences around with our flag hung up. When we going in our country, we going through the gate. We got our guards. Are you here? Show us your country card. Show us we got our own list. Are you a member of Alkebulan? If not, why are you here? We don't need to call the police because we're going to have our own police on the inside. They police are not educated. These police don't do nothing but 6 weeks of training. And now all of a sudden they got a gun. They old white bully, been bullied in a child. And then some of the black people, we've been bullied by white society. So we don't mind kicking a little Negro behind too. That's the plan of Alkebulan. It's to get together and buy money and buy lands to start the communities. They got you thinking you in the community. You in the streets, boo. They got us in the streets. They own the buildings. They own the land. They own the police. That's why they could police. They like, hey, send our police to our streets and get them niggers up and round them up like cattle. They you know how the sheepdog run the sheep and all that stuff. That's what the police do to us. We are stronger and bigger than them, and they little sheep asses running us around. Here they go. Hey, I fear for my life. Boom, boom, boom. They come to where we at, and then they fear for their life, and then they go back to their white communities. We're not owning our own communities. It's theirs. It's their government. The communities that we have to build, if you own your own house, holler at your sister so that you can make your house part of the nation. Build up fences and know the police is not allowed. We got to set up a resolution center where we call each other. We got to stop the drug dealers from shooting at each other. We need to link up with the Nation of Islam and have a resolution line where men can talk to men where they don't involve the police, because some men are not going to do anything but shoot each other because, yes, the white community, boo. Back to the white community. Yes. There's the white community. But we need our men are not going to have resolution because yes, in the flag, yes. That's what the flag is, the remembrance of the Black Panther, because we are the Black Panthers and stuff. The stripes of the red is the blood that we shed. The gold is the gold that they took. The purple is our royalty. The baobab tree is the tree of life that's used for everything. Then you see the phoenix right there in the gold. The phoenix with her afro, I hope you see it, look like she got hair. He or she is rising, because the phoenix is not a real bird, but we are rising from the ashes, and we are alive. No matter when you kill the phoenix, it rises and rebuilds itself from the ashes, and that is us. We're going to rebuild from the ashes. Yes, yes. It's enough playing games. It's time to know when you a homeowner, we getting you in the nation. If you melanated, you part of the nation. We gonna make you part of something. You just tell us you ain't. I'm gonna get a mailing list. We gonna hand out black flags. You part of the nation. Here, do this, do that. Start paying your nation fees so that we can continue to build. We need to buy a water machine. The man that buys, Kevin looked it up. The water machine costs between $55,000 and $300,000. We need a water machine in our possession. One of our black empires need a water machine. Somebody got the water, somebody got the land. We do business with each other. It's time to turn our backs on these people. It's time to turn our backs on these people. Get out their streets yelling at them. Get out their streets. Start buying our streets and building our streets. Stop working for them. It's time that some of us it's time to start paying each other to be teachers and homeschools. We getting it. We're going to have more of these conversations as a nation, because more of the nation members, we're going to get our YouTube channel, and more of the nation members, you're going to see us all on talking about solutions, raising money, looking at land we're trying to buy. Aquaponics is in the making. We already got a nation member. They're already buying the land and already saying that we could use, we're going to try to do the aquaponics, whether they own it, we own it, we working together. Because we got to know that all we got to do is put our businesses like Black Wall Street. Every business housed another business. Black Wall Street, every business housed another business. Every business housed another business. And they made millions. Nobody in Black Wall Street was hungry. You didn't see black people on the street. There was no such thing as homelessness. I'm still bummed about the 59 acres. It's fine. We're going to get them acres because we're going to get islands. Some of these people going to die out. Some white people are going to get tired of other white people and sell us stuff. Some white people might give us stuff. We just ain't did the things that we need to do. When we get together, we got to start writing the letters, letting them people know we're here now. We are a micro nation of the we're the micro United Nations. We're bringing all the nations together, even if you don't get along, because all the United Nations, they don't get along. But they make sure they get together and get us together. They make sure they all benefit off of our backs, every one of them. So we need to get our lands, label our lands, put up our flags in our lands, put privacy fences around our lands so that they will know when they see the flag, it'll be an unspoken word like them, you're not allowed. Now I'm going to talk to us about our allies. We're going to need some allies. No country ever had success without an ally. Right now, white supremacy is running rapid. So some of our allies might be white. Not saying they're going to be in the nation and making rules. That's going to be our other flag for our allies. Because we got some people that want to help us. We can't be so pro-black that we spite our nose, but we just got to do it the right way. We're going to have two separate governments. Stick together. These people are killing us. It's time to walk away. Find the vision. See the vision. See the vision of us behind the walls in America. And seeing ourselves at the pool, barbecuing, living black, working among each other, teaching our kids not going to school. We not getting calls talking about your son been beat up in the bathroom or come get your son out of jail. Imagine a place where we can control the narrative, where if we do something to each other, we can have a just court system because we are just people. So imagine a place where we behind closed doors and we can not just have to march and yell, blah, 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 blah. Just imagine a place where we can step away and go behind the scenes. And behind here, we're learning. We're reading Claude Anderson. We're reading the compensatory counter-racist code. We're reading Powernomics. We're reading Dirty Little Secrets. We're reading the ISIS paper. Imagine where we can go in peace without having to worry about somebody kicking in our door because they want to get the wrong house because they looking for so-called drugs when they're the drug addicts and they're making the drugs. Imagine what we have, so powerful. We got our guards because we put our money together. Now we paying our black military groups to take turns to hire a guard in front of our place to alert us if we have a breach of our territory, a white cop or white people coming in, trying to come in and do something. Imagine our black leaders and military groups have something to actually protect. They walking around these people's streets with their guns and they're snatching the guns out their hand. We got to claim this land as our country, put our flag, and then put our guard. And now you got a reason to hold your goddamn gun. Because we got something to protect and we got every right. The international law says it. We need to be so strong that they recognize us as a peaceful country trying to rebuild and salvage ourselves, because everybody in the world sees what's going on. And it doesn't mean that we cannot do business with other countries. We can reach out to our brothers and sisters in Africa. We don't have to leave. We can start trying to find other true brothers and sisters that we can connect and start buying goods from, where we're not intercepted going through Alibaba and all these other systems that they got set up to, so that the white people can benefit and the Chinese people can benefit, and we all buying and selling with them and we robbing each other. We're going to have to connect with our people, people that we know is in Ghana, or we know is in, I forgot the other. There's like 10 African countries that's American friendly. We need to reach out to those. We need to reach out to American territories that feel just like us, because American territories are islands or property that America put their territory and they agreed to be under this government. Puerto Rico, for once. It's easy for us to get to Puerto Rico. We don't need passports and stuff. Now, what we need to keep up with is what COVID does. But we need to be reaching out. Y'all keep talking about Africa, let's go to Puerto Rico. Let's go see what Puerto Rico want to do with us. Let's go help rebuild with our brothers and sisters over there. Every Latino ain't racist. We got to stop judging all the races for the races that's here in America, because there's something else going on behind the borders. We don't know because they keep us in America. I had friends that came from Puerto Rico and he said, we need to get out of America. Them people is not racist like that over there. Yeah, they can leave. Oh, it's going to be ours. We got to get it back, but we got to get allies. We got to start talking to other countries as a country. As a country. I'm trying to point. As a country. You see the United Empires of Alkebulan. There you go. Right there. Right there. With my thumb at. I'm bad with going backwards. But you see the United Empire, we got to let them know now we are taking stands. See what they keep telling y'all. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Why black folks ain't doing this? Why you ain't help? Okay, let's get off their streets that they drop drugs on. Let's get off their streets that they allow gangs to run in. Those that don't want to leave, let them kill each other on the streets. Are we going to be the 300? Save ourselves? That's right. Our white allies, let them stay. They want to stand up. It's time to start pulling the KKK mask off so we can know who the hell we dealing with. If this white people want to join us, we got another flag for them, because that flag will be for those that represent us and want to see something good. If that black people, get your flag and put your flag with us. We got to know who is who now, because they done mixed us all up together. But understand, we are the melanated people, the only ones running this government. Our sub-government, we can take suggestions and help and money, but we're running this government because we want it fair. We don't want your thoughts. The way y'all think is not the way we think. You don't hear from God like we hear from God. So basically, we all need to get together and understand that Alkebulan is going to be raising money. We need football stadium people tickets so that we can buy land out of. I scoped out islands and stuff. There are 2 million. Some islands are out. There's lots of islands for sale. We can gather and we would be territories like American territory. Some of these American territories America done did so bad doesn't mean that we can't go over there. Puerto Rico don't have American police running in the streets. We can talk to their leaders over there. We need to start looking outside of America to crush America's economy so that we can take back over America and let it be a balanced, loving country as it needs to be. That's right. They shouldn't be using our African names and labels. That's what we need to talk about, Amazing Tribe. That's what we're here for. We're a new government and we're going to be facing issues. We understand when you join Alkebulan, you got dual citizenship. We're giving you citizenship to our other country. Hell no, you're not giving up your American citizenship. Fuck all that being a sovereignty. We're going to be a sovereignty as a nation as a whole to separate, but we're still keeping our American citizenship because this is ours. You can have dual citizenship like they do. When they came from Europe, they gave themselves dual citizenship. Up until 9/11, they can go back and forth to Europe without any passports. We couldn't. How did they know who could or couldn't? Because of their skin color. So y'all keep playing this game. We got dual citizenship, and we're going to be talking about lands that we know was taken 1919, 1921, because we want them back, but we got to be organized to get them back. So we got to start first, get our own place so we can gather. Then when we gather, we sit around and organize and make the plan. Then we can start producing people and tribes and stuff out that we want these lands back because those are going to be part of our territory. Whatever we consider part of our territory, we're going to consider our country. To the point is when we all in the United Empires, we're writing the United Nations to let everybody in the world know that there is a new government and there is a new nation in America for Black people, a new Black nation, melanated. We're not Moors and all this other stuff. We all of it. We all together. Moor meant Black. They took the name Moor and gave you the word nigger and Black. And then when they say Moorish men, that was because you were Moor and you were men. Now they done took it and made Moorish religion. Everything they got is a piggyback off of our original. But we cannot do nothing if we cannot get together and talk about a strategic plan. We done been through the violence. We keep saying nonviolent. We done been in our houses. They come in the houses on the street. I looked at the Black Panther. I looked at every group. What is the problem? The problem is we need our own goddamn country. So when we write and we saying we're claiming this as a country, it's no more. Or am I selling merch with Straight on Chasing with the Queen? I'm going to give some away. I'm going to set up everything. This is some stuff my sister bought. I was going to give away some gifts and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to be selling it because it's going to just go to the nation. We're going to be selling merch for the nation. And then Pride at Bentley, I want to get all you Black businesses. I want to have a Black Business Day. And I want us all to start buying from Black businesses. I got Pride of Bentley, my daughter, my sister, and whoever else sell. Or if you got something to say, I want to have a Black Business Day where I want the people that get on here and let's, start shopping from our Black businesses. Because as we empower our Black businesses, they're able to donate to organizations that we'll be able to do something for. That's the only reason that these people keep in power. They keep killing us because they're able to donate. Why can't we buy land in this country with ease? Yet anyone? That's because, Monica, you see, because when we own land, we can build our own countries. They know what we can do. I found out the hidden jewel, but they don't want us to know. They don't want us to know that you can claim your house as a country. So whatever, if you want to join Alkebulan and claim your house as your own country. We're going to be having meetings and getting more deep and understanding we are a new government country. We're a new government. So you have dual citizenship. This is the new flag. We're American for them, but we're government. We have a nonprofit. We're going to be doing a lot of rebuilding and a lot of rehelping around here. I've already started in my house. We got to start at home. Thank you, David Bird. What did you say on here? Thank you for your donation. Great to have you back, beautiful melanated sister. It is great to be back. Black. I'm thinking of a Queen. I just got off the phone with Queen Amadeus Shakur, and everybody used the Black in their sentences. But like I said, Plymouth Rock didn't land on. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us out the petty bag. White supremacy was not called to this planet. White supremacy landed on this planet. White supremacy landed on this planet and got its grips on us. We are the chosen people of this planet, and it's time to take it back. How do you eat a person? What they say, how do you eat a cookie? Piece by piece. We got to take land piece by piece, build up the fortress around it. This might be our land, right? Boom. Now they don't know what's in here, because what this is our wall. And what's going to be on top of our wall? That flag right there. That flag. We're going to have to show them that we're doing. They keep saying, pull yourself up by the bootstrap. Why black folks don't help themselves? They make sure, because everything that America is built on, it cannot help us. The voting can't help us or nothing. So we have to be recognized as a nation. That's why we can't get reparations. When we come as a nation and solidify ourselves as another country and say, hey, we are a country, we was done wrong, blah, blah, blah. Now we want this and that. Yes, that's from the Tulsa coffee shop. I got this. I gave my mama some stuff. So y'all write me. I got this calendar, and I want us to go back to Tulsa. So I thought we were gonna be able to do it. They got this. No reconciliation without reparations. Ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to be. We need to be sitting around on our land, not going to no corporation worried about going to get money and have to pay somebody to keep our kids while we pay bills that they create for us. We need to be getting some tents and some generators so we can have some air conditioner. We grow some food. We're going to eat lots of salad. We might lose lots of weight. Thank you, whoever donated to me. We're going to lose lots of weight and stuff, but hey, we'll be together. And thank you for your donation. I don't know who it is. I'm trying to see. But thank you for your Cash App donation. Because we hold on. I'm looking at my Bitcoin. My phone acting up, not letting me see. But thank you, whoever donated me on your Cash App. I appreciate you. But look, yeah, this is the ISIS paper, honey. Look. We have to sit back and imagine sitting around the campfire. Imagine you ain't got to get up and put up with no weak ass white supremacists asking, did you work hard enough, while they walk around with their styrofoam cups or they suits and stuff and don't know a thing about working, and they done justify being lazy as being a worker and the workers being lazy. And you ain't got to sit around and imagine sitting around. You ain't got to get up and go to they busted behind jobs and put up with they busted BS with they busted thing. You don't have to worry about benefits because you won't need their benefits. And we had our own doctors and lawyers in there. We wouldn't even worry about that. We donate to our own doctors and lawyers. Their money is an illusion. Imagine sitting around and you able to read to your black child in peace without having to speak in code because they talking about some CRT, critical race theory. Let's go behind. So we get our first plot and we keep on. We're going to start doing reading and stuff. Our channel with the United Nations channel is going to be bringing a lot more information. I don't know if I'm going to change this channel into it because I got Straight No Chaser with the Queen, or if I'm going to just save that just for the government. We'll see, because we already got our followers on here. So I might just have this with the Straight No Chaser with the Queen and then our nation channel. We'll see. We'll vote for that because we want to motivate our people. We really want to motivate our people. One moment. It's 6:40. But what I want us to do is think about everything I'm saying. What I want us to do is think about everything I'm saying. I want you to think about being in a place where you don't have to worry about nobody, man, woman, or child. Oh, Tawana, Pride of Bentley, that's you. Thank you, Pride of Bentley. You ain't got to donate to me. You a member. We gonna get some t-shirts and stuff. I got my sister making us some stuff. So we'll bring that out. Oh, you're listening while working Silent Productions. Yes. I want y'all to re-listen to this. Like I said, imagine a place where welfare gang in here. Imagine whose welfare office, I guess is, that's what I'm saying. That's what they do. They are so weak that they got to make you think there's something wrong with you. You know that these people made it a sickness because we didn't, I forgot what it was called, because black people didn't want to be slaves. They think that we're supposed to keep taking their BS when they know that the day that they keep trying to save for us to be destroyed is the day that they fear the most. The day it's really going to be a day when we wake up and it's going to be no more of these people. It's going to be no more Q-tip people. They know it. They're dying. Scientifically, they are killing themselves with drugs and everything else because they're a bunch of big children ruling the world. They got money, so they feel that they can do whatever they want. And when it's immoral or it's not normal, they write a law to make it seem normal. You reading the ISIS paper now? That's good. Monkey wolf in the house. I guess they can't help it. Their whole essence is built on bothering us, whether they're oppressing us or bothering us. They don't want us to leave because without us, they don't got nobody else to kill but themselves, like they were doing before they came over here. Europe has so many prisons, they had to put boats full of prisoners out. Them boats full of prisoners is the leaders that they call your leaders here in America. They brought them over here. So please understand, it's time to get away from these sick people. They are sick. They want to eat us. They want to experiment on us. They want to rape us. They want to take away balance. They take away balance. Yeah, they take away balance. Yeah, Savage. Pedo beast descendants in the house. Yes, the palm people, that the palm people right here. But who do they need? Us. So they take away balance. Yeah, they don't, and now they trying to make that normal. Like DL Hughley say, like they saying when they say something like I don't bathe every couple of days because why? We had to teach them to bathe. They're trying to take the world back to the cave days, and that's what you see happening. They trying to take the world back to prehistoric days. That's what you see happening. They build buildings that don't last, but they can't figure out how our pyramids lasted and lasted. Then they bury our pyramids. Our stuff lasts. They have a spirit of illusion that's walking around. So we need to really understand where we're going, how we're going to do this, and what we're going to do. That's right. That's all they do. So what we're going to do is try to get football stadiums full of people who like us that think and act alike and want to move alike, even though we're very, very much aware that we're different. Every woman that I follow is not going to agree with me. But we still have the same thing. We want to see our families. We want to see white supremacy end. We want to see ourselves safe. We want to stop seeing black men murdered on the streets and by white men who are cowards in a suit because their white supremacist views allow them to get away with murder every day. We want to see our black kids out of these public schools because they're nothing but sitting ducks. It's just like they shooting us off. We want to see our people out of these doctors' offices with their experiments. We don't care about not being able to go to any of your places with the vaccine. This coronavirus keep trying to divide us, and we won't let it. Let them have their places with their vaccines. They're so stupid. They keep sending me stuff to get on the cruise ship, but then they're stopping people on the cruise ship if they're not vaccinated, even though everybody on the cruise ship is still getting the coronavirus, even though they're all vaccinated. Aren't you? I want a world where we don't have to hear from white people no more with their lies and their savageness. I want to be able to turn on my TV and stop seeing white people on top of black people killing them. And like Keisha said, Google the people with tails. That is the animalistic in them. They grow tails. They grow animalistic ways. Let's see. I smile at the victory. I smile with a victory when those vile, evil plagues of racism, terrorist possums die, delete themselves via meth, heroin, crack, huffing chemicals, pill popping, psychopath cease to sociopath cease to exist. Me and you both. That's right. Separate. We've been trying to separate. We want to get away from them. They won't leave us alone. But this time we're going to put up fences so they don't come to. When we separated, when we had all our towns, we were minding our business, driving our cars. This is a picture of the real Black Wall Street. Driving cars. Nothing but black people. You didn't see gangs. We didn't leave nobody on the street. There was no need to sell drugs. You didn't see none of that. Everybody was clean cut. Kids in school, kids, everybody. We were running the bus system for America, and that was many towns. The Red Summer they called because they went from 1919 to 1921, almost 4 or 5 years of killing black people, flooding our towns, Lake Lanier, all because of white Q-tip yelled rape or help or whatever they do. Because of these Q-tip people. They came out the sky. They came out the sky and landed on us. The Q-tip people. They don't want nothing. They have no brains. They have no empathy. They have no humanity. They want the one thing we have the most, melanin and humanity. They have to write down stuff that they need to be human about. We didn't need rules to tell people to not kill each other, not do this, do that. That should be a human thing, right? We had a justice system. That should be a human, but you know, they want to divide us, and then they want to say, hey, you don't come here if you ain't vaccinated. Let them have their businesses. Don't go in them. Don't go in them. If they keep saying you ain't vaccinated, you can't hear me. Okay, good. Thank you. Let me know who my enemy is. They are the Q-tip people. You used to seeing them like this. They wear little. Well, my bad. I'm trying to get the little hat. Let me see. Can I get the dot? You used to seeing them like that. The little Q-tip people. They want the world for them. They have no soul, no essence. All they do is copy. All they do is copy and claim stuff that don't belong to them. Then they came in on a boat from where they came out the caves, and then they used boats. They got lost at sea. They changed shit. They came around and all that other stuff, and then they took over our lands. It's time to take it back. They don't have nothing to offer you. Fuck their businesses. Fuck their stores. Fuck their cruises. Fuck their schools. Excuse me. Fuck them. That's what I say. They don't want us in there. Excuse me. You can't reason with a wild animal. We need to remember that. Oh my God, you said the right thing. We cannot reason with wild animals. They act like wild animals. Their rules. Exactly. They copy and steal. And they don't want this to be true. They say what we're saying is critical race theory and all that stuff. How? You did it. Your people did this. I got proof. But if somehow with me telling the truth, I'm wrong because it makes the Q-tip people look bad. It makes them look dirty, I guess. Hello. On my show. Okay. Okay. But yes, the Q-tip people, they are unruly beast. Trucker trading, trucking trader cashier. Hey, the Q-tip people have no soul. They have no essence. They have not created anything of their own. They only stole, kill, steal, and destroy. Kill, steal, and destroy. So again, Join the nation. We'll send out emails. I mean, send us your email. Email me straight no chaser with the queen. And let's do what we got to do to separate. Let's raise this money, get our aquaponics system. We start buying. Oh, and when we get the aquaponics system and whatever we start selling, I want to make sure everybody in this post is buying from us. Like if we ain't selling nothing but lettuce, goddamn it, just buy lettuce. Because we got to get control of something. And we ain't selling nothing but pickles, then buy them pickles. Because that money is going to be used. Understand, whatever you buy from something, a company or whatever, know who you're doing business with. That company is taking your money and doing what it wants with these political leaders that you keep trying to say to get out of office. You see what I'm saying? They want to make sure. So when you're spending your money, you're empowering somebody or some company. When 1 million of us go spend it, we're empowering. America is in $1 trillion debt every time. And they keep telling you the main people who spend $1 trillion each year is us. So we're keeping America afloat. It's time to separate. It's time to separate. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. You're going to be back on again this week. Probably Wednesday or maybe tomorrow. Depends on the weather if I'm at home. Because we're supposed to have some bad weather coming through. But y'all be blessed. Again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your following. Like, share, and subscribe. Beautiful, melanated, original, whatever you call yourself. People never forget 1919 is where they went. 1919 to 1921, they went around destroying every black family, every black town. Thank you.
Just what's your number? Okay.